Hey, good morning. This is Andy Henderson, your Sherpa Guide, live from Forward Thinking. Today's live is about the ongoing people, skills and staff shortages in the market today. And it's a massive topic, and it's something I've learned quite a bit about over the last few weeks, because there's lots of my clients that are suffering from this particular problem. They just can't get people. I mean, imagine if you've got this amazing growth plan, really laser guided focus, and you're trying to make steps to achieve that growth plan, but you just can't get the people in to support it. It's happening in all sorts of industries: the care industry, manufacturing industry, professional services. Maybe you're suffering from this too. Maybe you're suffering from not getting the right people. And, when you do get CVs in, the skills aren't right. The skills don't match the job requirement. And it just causes unnecessary delays, heartache, frustration, all that type of stuff. It's a short live today, but I've speaking to different recruiters, some relatively new, some been in the industry 35 plus years and sit on the board of the Recruitment and Employment Confederation. These people talk to government, so they're seeing the whole of the UK and the skill shortages and the places that are available for people to work and stuff. And it's been really interesting to find out what people are doing to get the right people in the organization. So I've got three things for you. I've got two things that are really important for you to consider, and one thing that's really massive for you to implement in your business to start attracting the right caliber of people into your business in the first place. So, after speaking to quite a few people, the one person that stands out the most is, I had a 15-minute conversation with Michelle Mellor of Cummins Mellor Recruitment. She's been in the industry for forever, 37 years, I think. And, if someone knows about recruitment and what's going on, it's Michelle, and she's a non-executive director of the Recruitment and Employment Confederation. And like I said, they talk to government. So, Michelle knows what she's talking about. And I booked a 15-minute conversation with her just to see if I could get any sort of hints, tips, advice that I could pass on to my customers. Anyway, we ended up on the phone for an hour on Zoom, just talking some stuff through. And there's two big things she said. One of the things is, and this is a long play, this isn't going to fix your problem today, but if you implement this, you might never have to use a recruitment agency ever again. And, we know these guys offer a valuable service, but it would be wonderful if you could keep attracting the right kind of people without using that kind of service in the first place, because it costs money. So what does she recommend? So two things. One is, if you're not already looking at the younger end of the market, young people coming from college or at a university and building bridges with academic institutions and thinking about creating like an internal training academy for young people inside of your business to develop the skills that you need, whether it's manufacturing, whether it's technical skills, whether it's customer service skills, whatever skills it is you need, bring young people and give them an opportunity, give them a chance. Imagine in your business, if you've got your main core team there and you've got a bunch of young people in with new ideas, new perspectives that you can mold and shape, give them an opportunity and help them develop a career with your business that's going to make them feel good. It's going to, give them work with meaning, give them a chance, give them a future. That would be awesome. There's so many young people out there who just don't know what they want to do. And, but they don't realize there's so much opportunity out there to join really, really great places to work. So that was the first thing, look at the young people end of the market. Look at creating a training academy within your business to bring young people in, give them the skills they need, and then integrate them into the workplace. Absolutely awesome. But it's not an instant fix. You can do that, but it's going to take a while for them to get trained and integrated and culturally aligned and integrated properly into your business. The second interesting thing that she gave us, number two, is she said, look at the older end of the marketplace. There are so many older people with awesome skills, with really good skills, whether that's technical, whether that's service-based skills, whether it's manufacturing skills, whatever kind of skills it is. But these people might want to work less hours. They might want a more flexible approach to work. So they may want to work 4 or 5 hours a day. They might only want to work 3 days a week. But having those skills in your business, and right now, lots of organizations don't offer that flexibility. So they sometimes end up working in Asda's or Sainsbury's, not using their skills and ability to the fullest, but they're working, they're earning money, they're making a difference, but and they're able to work flexibly. So maybe think about, appealing to the older end of the market, people who really want to work with meaning, people who really want to use those skills that they've built up over time, and but want some flexibility and don't want to work full time because they've worked for years and years and years already. They want that flexibility, but they still want work with meaning. They still want to make a difference in an organization. But the third thing is the biggest thing, and I see this all the time. I see it from recruiters as well as organizations wanting to attract the right people into the business. And it's the biggest one in my opinion. You know, I see often postings on LinkedIn and Facebook and stuff, job descriptions for a role. I mean, how unappealing is a job description? These are all the tasks you need to do. This is the role. These are the responsibilities. This is how much you're going to earn. Sometimes it doesn't even have the earnings on it. I mean, who's going to be attracted to that kind of advert? You know, ask yourself, who is going to be actually attracted to that kind of job advert? You know, this isn't about tasks and roles and responsibilities. It's not even about money. Now imagine that. It's not even about money. Now, what you've got to do inside your organization is build the right culture. You know, if you've got a great business, if you love the business, if the people that are in your business really love working there, people want to know about that. They want to know about the journey that your business is on, where it is now, where it's going in the future. They want to be part of that journey. They want to see it. They want to see that you've got ambition. The business has got ambition. They want to see that you've got some amazing, exciting roles with development opportunities within those roles. They want to see the part that they play and what a difference they could make by joining your business and adding that value, helping the business move forward and also helping themselves move forward in their chosen career. That's what they need to hear about. You know, imagine like you're designing your best customer avatar, your dream buyer. You need to understand the problems that customer has, the pains that they have, and the result that they want to see, because people don't buy what you sell them. They buy the result. It's the same when you flip it into recruitment. People don't come for the money. And if they do, you don't want that kind of person in your business because they're just there for themselves, selfish. They're just there for their own stuff. Of course, they need a certain level of money because we attach a bit of value to that. But what people want is an organization with a great culture, a great place to work. They want work with meaning. They want to believe in the organization. And the only way to create belief is to create the plan, the journey, and share it with the whole team. They want to know the part that they play to make a difference, not the role and the job. That comes later. You know, you're sort of trying to attract these people. Like, what sort of example can I give you? Like a kitchen fitter doesn't make kitchens. They build hearts of the home. That's the bit that you want to advertise. It's what's it going to feel like when this person joins your business. It's absolutely critical. So leave the job description and the role profile. Leave it on the back bench. Leave it as a thing that you use to help them understand the things that they need to do in a working day, in the interview or when they start or whatever. You know, but the advert to attract them into your business, you've got to have something more than money. You've got to have something more than income. You've got to have something more than just words and tasks and a list of things that person's going to do. You've got to really, really understand that person. You know, think about that person that you're trying to attract, because the person that you want is probably not unemployed. They've probably got a job already. Think about how they feel now in that job. They're frustrated. They don't feel like they've got any prospects. They might not like their boss. They don't understand where that business is going. They just turn up at 9 o'clock, leave at 5 o'clock, but they know inside themselves that they've got so much more to offer. So your job advert, your recruitment process needs to be really, really clear about what it is you offer over and above money, over and above a job description, over and above a list of responsibilities and tasks. They want to know what it feels like to work in your business, a day in the life of an employee. They want to work with meaning. They want to feel the work that they do is making a difference in some capacity to the greater good. You know, so that cultural element of what you're building. And if right now you don't feel you've got a great culture, now is the time to start. If you're struggling recruiting people and you don't have a really positive culture, full of belief, real high-performing team, you've got to make that transition. You've got to start understanding, well, what does a good culture look like? And I've got a little exercise you can do. Really, really simple. It'll take you about 30 minutes. You could do it with your team. You know, you start by looking at your growth plans, and then you ask the whole team, right, guys, what kind of culture do we need to build in this business to achieve these growth plans? And ask people for words and descriptions of the kind of culture that you want, and write them all down in a list. And then ask them the vital question: what kind of culture do we have right now in this business? You end up with a separate sheet with different words. And then, you know, once you've got those two questions asked, and you've got all the answers, you know, this is culture 1.0 where you're at now, culture 2.0 where you want to be, and then you can start creating a plan to move from culture 1 to culture 2. And once you've got that right, you can start to really advertise and really attract the right kind of people into your business, because they'll know what it's like, they'll know what it feels like. They know that you're on a journey, and they know that they can play a massive part in that journey, and you can help them too. Because, you know, gone are the times when you employ someone and kind of sit them down and ask them, what can you do for me? What can you do for my business? How can you add value to my business? Nowadays, it's a 50-50 conversation. Yeah, of course, you come into the business. What can you do? How can you help us? But more importantly, where do you want to be? And how can we support your journey to greatness? Wow. Big one that. It's a big one that. I've been thinking about that an awful lot, and it's really important. Culture's massive. But the first two things that I mentioned earlier, look at building a young person's academy, make links with the college and university locally, build those bridges, help them design curriculum, bring young people into your organization and train them. It's a long play, but it's going to work. Get that done now. Second thing is, look at the older end of the market. People have such skills, such ability. They don't want to work full time. Be flexible in your approach to how often you want them in your business and how many hours they work, because there's some people with great skills out there who would love nothing more than to work 3 or 4 days a week, maybe 4 or 5 hours a day, and really use those skills to make a difference in your business. And the biggest thing is the culture. Get your culture right, and don't advertise jobs with the job description. Get out there and talk about what it's like to work in your business, what it feels like, how you're going to develop that person, how there's great prospects for them to help that business move forward, help your business move forward and make a real difference, not only to the culture, but to the customer experience and the growth plans of your business as well. So that's all for me. Bit of Sherpa guidance for you. Bit late today. Usually I do this on Mondays, but I was on an on-site strategy day all day yesterday with my marketing branding director and my digital director, and we've had a really good day. So I had to postpone it, did it today, but it was a big one. Big one. Recruitment. Get the right people in your business by helping them understand what it's actually like to work there, not what the list of job titles are, roles and responsibilities, because that, it's a bit of a turn off. Okay, so have a great day. I'll see you all very, very soon. My next live will be tomorrow, and I'm going to talk more specifically about culture. So